Hello, my name is Mike Johnson. Take you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2013 Fleetwood Diesel Pusher Excursion Motorhome. Here's the floor plan. Super clean, nice motorhome. Very well equipped diesel pusher. Features an LED light strip under the main awning. Side view cameras. It has a 26,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating, which means you only need a car driver's license to use it. When you buy motorhomes, if it's over 26,000 pounds, you need a Class B license in many states. This is below that, so you only need the car driver's license. Has side view cameras mounted in the base of the mirrors. So when you turn on your turn signals, the side view cameras activate and give you a view of the left side or right side, depending on which signal you're operating. It has a generator, giant cargo capacity, and the basement storage. I'll show you that later. Side view cameras. And these are the white towing mirrors with power aim and heated. Because this is a Class A, you have your slide open right now, but when the slide's not open, you can literally stick your head out the window and look straight down and to the back and see your front and rear tires if you need help to maneuver. But it's actually really easy to drive, and we're going to go for a drive a little bit later. It's got the big aluminum wheels on it, 22.5 inch wheel diameter size. Now right now as we're filming this, the RV is in the kneeled position, so it's lower to the ground. This has a full air ride suspension underneath. We'll show you that in a little bit. I'm just taking a minute here. With a diesel pusher motorhome, you get a full air ride suspension. That means you're sitting on air. You're not sitting on metal springs. It's air springs, so it gives you a pretty smooth ride if you cruise along at the highway. 55, 65, super smooth ride on the open road. Even over bumps and potholes, you still have this really smooth ride. It's a big advantage for some people. Plus, it's a diesel pusher. What that means is the engine is in the back, so when you're climbing over a mountain, the engine's in the back. So if the engine's doing any roaring at all, you're not sitting on top of it like a normal gas motorhome. Gas motorhomes, the engine's in the front. So you're crossing the desert in the summer in a gas motorhome, and you hear the fan roaring and the engine roaring as you're going up hills. Diesel pusher is very different. In the back, you have a 300 horsepower Cummins turbo diesel engine. The turbo diesel engine helps you to go up at high altitudes, like 4,000, 7,000 feet. It's more fuel efficient. So you may be able to get as much as 14 miles per gallon with some of the diesel RVs out there. And I'm not promising 14 miles per gallon, but some of the diesel motorhomes can get 14. Diesel engines are more fuel efficient, and they have high torque. When you think of horsepower and torque, diesels have a lot of torque in the engine. Torque is the force you need to help you climb up over hills without having to slow down. You set the cruise control for 60 miles an hour, you go right over the hill without slowing down in most cases, even if you're towing a big heavy trailer. Gas motorhomes, especially on hot and humid days, may not be the case. Fleetwood Excursion, one-piece front windshield, front mounted generator, flat floor technology slide out. You have topper awnings over the slides out. Let's have a peek up at the roof for a second. So you have awning over the slide out. That's like a conveyor belt over your slide out. So when you're parked under trees and the squirrels and birds are throwing acorns on top of your RV, and you put the slide in, you don't have to get up there with a broom. They'll just roll off the side like it's a conveyor belt. Keeps it clean on top of your slide out. If You do occasionally see motorhomes that don't have topper awnings. Problem is that you have to get up there every time you put the slide in, otherwise whatever's on top of the slide out will go into the room. So slide topper awnings are very important. You need to take care of them, and these look like they're in really good condition. I'm gonna take a look at it from the other side. It's full body painted graphics. These are not stickers on the side of the motorhome. This is painted on graphics. It's very, very nice to have a full body paint motorhome. They really protect it from looking dingy after a few years. Four colors. You have like a burgundy, a black, an off-white, a gold. Most of the full body paint motorhomes are painted with four colors. It really makes it stand out. It takes a couple weeks to paint one of these, and it makes it look really good. Some campgrounds are being picky now. They'll say, please send us a picture of your motorhome before we'll make a reservation, because they don't want the homeless special coming in and pulling up next to the $100,000 rig. So they may ask for a picture, and you won't be embarrassed to send them a picture of this one. So this is a full power awning. Power awning is a nice feature. As we open the entry door here, you got your control switches right here. You can hit the button right there and press and hold, and it'll auto retract. It also has a wind sensor on this one. A lot of people say, does it have a wind sensor? Yes, this one does have a wind sensor built into the coach. So if the winds are coming up, it'll auto retract and wind into the coach. So as we walk in to take a look inside the 35B, right now I have the L sofa in the extended position, but you can put the cushions away, and I'm going to show you how that works, into the stored position. People have asked me, show me how it looks when the slide is in. So yes, you can extend the sofa with the slide in, but then these two cushions fold inside and then it folds close to here. I'll show you how that works in a few minutes. With the slide in, you can get all the way through the kitchen. This is a side aisle floor plan, so it gives you a bigger restroom. With the side aisle floor plan, you make a little zigzag, and then you can get to the restroom. And you get a larger restroom, a deeper restroom. Your light switches are right here. You have the fantastic fan overhead for weatherproof vent cover, so you can leave this open so your restroom is always vented. And then you got the fan switch to turn the fan on for ventilation right here. So when somebody's doing their business, it's really easy and quiet to run the fan. I'm going to talk about the restroom more in a few minutes. Go back to the rear bedroom. The slide's closed. You could sleep on the bed. These are your dining table chairs. I have them stowed right here right now, but of course they could also go underneath if you wanted. But I have them right here. You have a washer and dryer compartment, which is tucked away in the back corner of the bedroom. So if you need to do laundry, you can have a brand new washer and dryer installed in here. It's a wash and dryer ready cabinet, a vented cabinet right there for you. Your bedroom TV and your slide control. So we're gonna go ahead and extend the slide. The engine has to be on. We're going to extend the bedroom slide. Give a quick demonstration of that. Then we're going to go extend the front slide. Gives you quite a bit of floor space to walk around your bed. There is no washer and dryer in here right now, but this is a washer and dryer ready cabinet, or you have adjustable height shelves. Has a false back on it to hide the plumbing. large 32-inch TV in the bedroom. These are real wood doors. These are not the simple doors. These are the nice doors. They have magnetic catches, so you have wood doors for privacy with magnetic catches. You have these giant windows. You can look out and see, are there any deer or bears outside? Let's go ahead and open the main slide. The main slide control is up here. You can also peek out those windows and make sure there's nothing in the way before you extend your slide out. Now this is a flat floor technology slide out, so when you extend the slide, the hump, which is the slide floor, drops into a pocket. There it goes, it's dropping into a little pocket. It gives you a flat floor when it's fully extended. And then you have your L-shaped sofa. So you can sit here on your sofa, enjoy your TV. You have a lounge recliner over here. You have a bar. Now this is unique. You have this giant counter space in the kitchen with a bar and bar stools, so you can cater to your guests. Now if you want a dinette, you have your dining table right here, which extends out, and the two tables I just showed you in the back, you can sit here and have your dining dinner. This is a very unique floor plan. It's really cool. We have a pantry right here that pulls out. You canned goods, bags of chips, stuff like that, you can easily access them. You have a full-size residential refrigerator with an automatic ice maker in it. This is a premium hotel size refrigerator. Now talk about refrigerators for a second. A lot of RVs have this small 8 cubic foot refrigerator that is an absorption style. Those take a long time to cool warm food. This one has an actual compressor like one you would put in your home. So if you put warm food in here, it'll get it, or warm drinks, it'll get them cold really fast. The RV has its onboard inverter, which will run the refrigerator even if you're not running the generator, even if you're not plugged in. The refrigerator still works off the RV house batteries. In the kitchen, you have this premium microwave oven, which is a convection oven, so it gets hot like an oven, so it can bake food in here, crisper and tender. You have a 3-burner cooktop. I'll show you a photo. Our housekeeper came through here and professionally cleaned it. Super clean. 3-burner gas cooktop. We upgraded the lighting in this coach. This is LED lighting. If you have too much light, you can individually turn them on or off, but there's a main switch. This coach shipped with halogen lights, and we updated most of them to LED because they use a lot less power and they're bright. So now that we've extended the slide, both of these chairs swivel around. Power driver seat. The seat swivels. The lever to swivel it is on the other side. I'm going to take you for a test drive real quick, and then I'm going to show you more about the inside of the coach. Let's go on a little test drive now. So we're going on a little test drive of the Fleetwood Excursion. This is a shorter diesel. You see in front of us is a Discovery, which is a longer diesel. That over there is like a 40-footer. It's much longer than this one. Being a shorter diesel, it's a little bit easier to maneuver this one. Now we have our backup camera on right now, but if I activate my turn signal, I'm turned on my left turn signal, we have side view camera, just came on. See, I'm looking at my backup camera. I have on my left side push button shifter, I put it in reverse. Checking my mirrors, backing up into a parking space or two. Now I personally recommend if you park in a parking space, you should try to take up about 4 of them. don't try to fit into one unless you're in a high density area and you have that expectation that you should be doing that. Down low on the dash is the knob to engage the air brakes, or parking brake, air brake, parking brake. And to release, you just give it a strong push. You have your push button transmission here to put it in drive, and then we're ready to roll. Now, because this is on a Freightliner chassis, it has a very sharp wheel cut angle, which means when you turn the steering wheel, you can turn your wheels really sharp to make tight turns. It actually turns much sharper than most motorhomes, especially compared with a Class C motorhome, which is a van-based one. Here's a picture. Really tight turning radius. So I'm going to come out of the parking lot, and I'm going to turn the wheel over all the way. Now this has the clean diesel engine on it, and if you're looking at my dash, there is an orange light. It's doing a diesel regeneration right now. It's a warning light to let you know the diesel system is regenerating the particulate filter. That comes on when the engine is doing a self-cleaning. So you have to stay clear of the exhaust gases coming out the exhaust. A little bit hotter. Normally, if you're driving a lot, that'll come on when you're doing driving, but if we've been doing a lot of short trips of a mile or less, and so it's doing a low speed regeneration, and that's normal, part of the DEF clean vehicle emission system. See, my side view camera is on right now. One cool thing about this motorhome, it has the real air horns. So if you honk the horn, it doesn't sound like a little Toyota. Beep, beep. I'll give you a demonstration in a minute. Ready? That's a nice loud air horn. Sounds like a truck's coming. So if you honk at somebody, they're gonna wake up. That guy on the bike just gave us a thumbs up. I think it woke him up. So yep, it's got a real air horn on the Fleetwood. A lot of these big diesels have the little car horns, and you can barely hear those. So we're cruising along. Nice quiet ride. We're taking a little test drive here. We have cruise control. Just like the GM, it's on the turn signal stick. I push the button and engage my cruise control. We're not touching the pedals because we're on cruise control. Honking at people who aren't stopping for stop signs. See, the regeneration light came off because we drove it around the block. That's all it needed. So the regeneration is complete. That warning light just warns you to let you know, so you don't go stick your leg out in front of the exhaust and accidentally, you know, get hot, scorching exhaust gases on you. We're in a pretty interesting turn here. Watching our proximity to the curb, we were able to make that turn no problem. We're going to make another tight turn. Watching our turn signal cam and our side mirrors. You watch your rear tires to see how close they get to the curb when you turn, and that's how you know. You just keep your eye on the right wide convex mirror when you're turning to make sure you're not running over or too far away from the curb. It's really easy to drive one of these, and being that it's nice and quiet in the cab, it's very low stress compared with the gas motorhomes, I'm sold. I like the diesels. They're really awesome. Now you have a little bit less ground clearance because you big cargo area and stuff like that. Some of the gas motorhomes have more ground clearance to go over humps and bumps. So if you live in a house with a very steep driveway, you may not be able to get the diesel pusher into it. But unless you come in at a really angular sideways maneuver. I'm going to wrap up my test drive here in a second, but I need to show you a few things as we start the interior tour, showing you the features. Let's see if we can come in nicely to the parking space. I'm taking up 4 for my purposes. I could take up 2 if I wanted to, but I'm doing this one-handed, one camera in one hand and steering wheel in the other. Super awesome feature on the dashboard is the power sunshade. Now when the engine's on, it'll only go down so far, but at this position we can be driving almost straight into the setting sun or the rising sun and still keep our eyes on the road. You know, just adjust your head. Super power sunshade, full size for the whole window. That's really nice. This has dual pane insulated windows. Over here is your transmission, an Allison automatic transmission. Your retarder, which is like a Jake brake kind of thing. It's part of the transmission. It's your engine retarder. Everybody's asking me this on the diesel pushers. Yep, it's right here. Engine retarder or Jake brake, exhaust brake, whatever you want to call it. This slows you down when you're coming down hills by turning that on to help you out. You have auxiliary start, jump start switch, ICC flash. So when you're out on the open road cruising state to state and somebody passes you, a semi truck or something, you can give them a flash with the ICC to let them know they have clearance to pull in front of you, that they have enough room when they're pulling those big trailers. Utility light is like a work light, under hood light type of thing. You have your utility light right here. On your headlight switch is a rotating switch. You have LED lighting, LED markers and stuff like that. And then your backup camera with side view camera. Let's take a close look at it. Side view right with left turn signals on, right turn signals on, turn signals off, and we have the backup view. We have a really cool Pioneer dash stereo. It's doing the demonstration mode, but it has Bluetooth with a hands-free calling and all those features. If you want, we can upgrade to an Apple CarPlay stereo, which has navigation from your smartphone. This one does not have navigation, but the new stereos that we could put one in if you request it with Apple CarPlay, so you have the navigation from your phone would appear on the dash. All you got, and while it's charging your phone. Those are pretty cool. They're a little hard to get the stereos right now because of the computer chip shortage, but we can get some. And if you wanted that, it may be an extra charge, but let us know if that's. Now that the test drive has concluded, I've swiveled the seats so you can sit here and everybody can converse together. Diesel pusher. There's a foot pedal at the bottom of the steering wheel. You push this foot pedal and the steering wheel goes higher, out of the way. So you can swivel the seat a little bit more. You could put your armrest down and swivel it even more to have many guests in here with your conversations going on, your bar. This is a really entertaining, capable RV. But when night comes around, you shut off the engine, you put the front window shade all the way down, close your little side curtains here, and And then you have the power drop down bed, so you can entertain some guests and they can still sleep in the RV, whether they're your kids, your friends. This is a super heavy duty front bunk. This is a Fleetwood technology that they use in their toy box RVs. Lowers down, and then there's a ladder to access this, cargo nets so people don't fall out, and you're ready to have 2 people or 3, up to 3 kids or 2 adults can sleep. This is basically almost a queen size. It's a full to queen size front bed, so 2 adults could sleep up there. This turns into a bed. I don't know if I can do this with one hand or not. Let's find out. Yes, I can. That turns into a bed. You have this whole sleeping area here. These are your owner's books and manuals. They could be put into a cabinet, but I just want to show you that we do have those. These are a collection of remote controls for the various gizmos. You can sleep people here. You have your lounge recliner, which can pull away from the wall here, and many people can just fall asleep on the lounge recliner. Of course, when you're not cooking, you would put your pantry away. Your video entertainment equipment can go in this compartment above the TV. We have a DVD Blu-ray type player in that compartment right now, but you could put satellite. You can mount your sound bar in the little sound bar compartment underneath, and there's a large compartment below for storage and stuff like that. Going back to the kitchen and the bathroom, dual stainless steel double bowl sink here. Double bowl sink. Let's talk more about the bathroom. Now, Fleetwood uses a marine toilet in their RVs for 2013 on most of the nicer ones. So you have a switch to enable the toilet. When you're using the toilet, you don't want to put anything other than human waste and tissue paper in there. You don't want to put anything else in there. You can keep a little trash bag in your compartment here for anything else like razor blades and stuff like that. You don't want to flush those. So when you turn on the toilet, it's red, and then it will turn green. When it's green, it's ready to flush, and it's kind of sucks everything down really strongly. The pedal, you lift it up to fill it with water. The water pump has to be on. Fill it with water. We have a green light. This has been cleaned by the housekeeper, so I'm going to show you how it works. I'm not going to do any business in here, but we fill the bowl with water. We push the pedal, and it sucks it like a crazy maniac. Everything goes down under vacuum pressure and shoots into the waste tank. Makes it not your problem anymore. Big medicine cabinet, stainless steel sink, nice big sink, large shower with a skylight. Have a little soap holding location here, so if you put your shampoos and stuff in there, they may not fall off when you're driving. Glass shower enclosure, and there's power, and there's drawers and everything. See, we flushed the toilet, it turned green again, it's ready to flush. It has a pump in it that pumps up the vacuum pressure, and then when you step on it, it dumps everything out and makes it easy to dump your RV. So I'm going to turn these water off, turn the toilet off. We've got lights, lots and lots of lights in here. Most of the lights in the living room and bedroom we upgraded to LED. If you feel that you want to turn one off, they actually touch lighting that you can touch it and turn it on and off by touching it. So we have touch lighting in the bedroom. You can literally touch the lights to turn them on or off, but they're all controlled from the main switch to turn them on or off. And these are LED lighting, so they use very minimal electricity. You have additional lighting over the bed and speakers in the headboard. Bedroom big 32-inch flush mounted TV. Really nice motorhome, you know. A lot of storage in here. Massive wardrobe storage for hanging clothes. Shorter hanging clothes. Additional storage up there. Additional storage up here. You have electronics for mounting a video player to play on the TV overhead to watch movies or games or whatever you want to connect. Or you could plug into the HDMI port and put a Fire Stick or Chromecast type player. It's a very nice master bedroom. Now we lift up the bed, and it even has storage underneath the bed. Now that's pretty rare in a diesel. You do have a gigantic storage area in the master bedroom for your linens, and there's an air mattress up there for the front. It's pretty good. A lot of storage. The ladder for the bunk bed is in there. As we come back to the front, I put my little chairs for the dining area, so you can sit here and you can make food and sit at the bar. Very informal dining arrangement, as opposed to everybody squeezing into a dinette like many motorhomes. You've got easy access. These bar stools unsnap and you can move them around. There's storage. You can keep beer, wine, water, all kinds of stuff stowed in here. Electrical power outlets everywhere. And again, the power outlets run off the inverter, so if you're not running the generator and you're not plugged in, such as dry camping or primitive camping, you can still run your outlets and your lights. That's one of the reasons why we upgraded to the LED lights for the main lighting areas, so that you can enjoy your lighting. This coach has brand new batteries in it. All 6 batteries are brand new 2021 batteries. So as I showed you this motorhome, I want to remind you we're in the middle of a parking lot. We're not plugged into anything. So the TVs, that's not satellite TV you're watching. That's over the air from the mountaintop antennas transmitters. And we got what, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. We've got about 150 channels that we can get of free over-the-air broadcast. But up on the roof, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes, it does have a satellite dish up there, so you can connect it to your Dish Network or DirecTV subscription. It's up to you. 7.1. Did we get 7? 7 is a different game. Yep, ABC Sports. Wide world of sports. So there's storage everywhere, and these are real wood cabinets. These are, when you look at motorhomes, some motorhomes have particle board with thermal foil stickers over them. This is real wood. This is stained and varnished, finally finished wood cabinetry in this motorhome. It's not the cheap stuff. And then this cushion's stowed away. Lever. Only took just a couple seconds to put it away. Table stows away, latches into position, and these are folding chairs, so they fold away and put away. Folding table, the reclining chair, you can lock it into position in the back there. Additional storage up here. I like to peek in the storage and show you what storage you're getting. All of this is lined with this carpeting material. It's really quiet in this motorhome. Of all the motorhomes you could be buying, listening to road noise is not the most fun of the trip, and this has a lot of steps taken to minimize and eliminate road noise. It's very, very nice. So I'm going to put the electric bunk away. Show you it goes up no problem. I'm holding the switch while I watch to make sure nothing conflicts with this motion. So let's say you spend the night, you're ready to put your bed away, you put the bunk up, stow it away. It's got the double chain mechanism. It's super strong and sturdy. It's one of the sturdiest bunks you can get in a motorhome with this double chain lift mechanism. It's very, very sturdy. As we look, if I turn on my key, Freightliner chassis logo comes on. It has a menu, which is a little joystick operator to jump through your menu so you can look at the generator hours. Right now that dash says 89 hours, but and then the odometer is 17,186 miles. Your trip meters, your leg meters, your fuel economy right now it says is averaging 9.8 miles per gallon, which is way better than a gas motorhome. But it'll track your fuel economy. You can toggle using this joystick through your menus, and you can change settings and reconfigure it. You can just go to the campground and enjoy yourself, and when you come home, if you get tired, sit there, enjoy your TV, don't miss a game. Let's make sure we know which RV we're talking about. The build data is right here. This is your build sheet. Putting my reading glasses on. I'm going to show you that's your VIN number right there. And that's your build label. And there's another label in the bedroom with your vehicle information. So here's a little peek with the slide closed and the couch reclined, how much space we have to move forward. Plenty of space. Now, one thing I like to point out, there is an app you can get to help you find campgrounds. I do recommend you download this app. It's called the Good Sam app. Here's a screenshot of what it looks like. You can download it to your phone or your iPad or something like that. The Good Sam app will help you find campgrounds. Like here's looking at a map where I'm at, but you can search the map for where you're going to be, find campgrounds in the area, and then even view their ratings to help you find a campground. So we're going to take a look at the chassis and cargo compartments on the Fleetwood Excursion. Right now the chassis is in the kneeling position. Up front we have the generator in the engine compartment. It's a 6,000 watt diesel generator. When I say it's kneeling, we let air out of the suspension and lowered it to its lowest position, so the RV is kneeling like the buses kneel down. So it's a low position, and then when it's in the low position, then you lower your leveling jacks. It's not a driving position, it's a lower to be in the campground position. A lot of giant cargo compartments. So we'll take a look at the tires. Now we're putting new tires on this motorhome that we're not in yet as the filming of this. So you're getting brand new tires, but underneath the chassis looks really good. The original tires were really good condition, but they were 2012 manufacture date, and a lot of our buyers want new tires. So we'll put brand new tires on it. The underneath has not been exposed to rust or corrosion of salt spray. These are giant cargo compartments. You have a big propane tank for your cooking propane and your heating propane, so you can drive off in the wintertime and still use the coach. Super pass-through cargo compartments. It hides the chassis, but you have nice rust-resistant plastic cargo compartments. And there's more than one. I think there's 4 or 5 of these pass-through compartments. This one is a half pass-through. I mentioned we put brand new tires. You see the inside has some stuff on it. We replaced all of these tires after this video was shot. So at the beginning of September 2021, we put brand new tires on this. You got aluminum alloy rims, but brand new tires. You can see your air ride suspension hiding under there, and that's your Cummins 6-cylinder turbo diesel engine. We put all these are brand new batteries. Those are 4 brand new house batteries purchased from Costco. So if you have any warranty issues, you can take those batteries back to Costco to get replacement. That's your inverter charger unit with a power disconnect. The Magnum Energy 2000 watt power inverter to run your refrigerator and your electrical outlets, even if you're not running the generator. Then some hydraulic power steering. You have air, so if you need to put air in your tires, or your barbecue tap is right there. Your 10,000 pound towing hitch. The diesel exhaust depth filtration and emissions and air filters underneath. It's not rusty and corroded under there. It's nice condition. These are your starting batteries. These are also 2021 purchased batteries, and this is your auto power transfer switch and your electrical control room. Look how clean all these compartments are. Now that's your vacuum flush system for the toilet. It's in good condition and it's easy access. If you ever had a problem, the mechanics will be able to service it really easy to avoid issues. Again, a reminder, we put brand new tires on this motorhome. We're taking a look at the original tires here, but we did put 6 brand new tires. The tires we ordered are Toyo. Very good quality tires. Same size, same load range. But the old tires were still good. Just if you're spending the money, you probably should have new tires. That's the original date code. The original tires were made in 2012. That's your water hookup station. You have an outside shower sprayer, rinse. You have a paper towel holder. You have a whole RV water filter. Got your sewer hose in there. And here's the opposite side view of your pass-through cargo compartments. Those are 8 foot deep, to remind you. So long fishing poles and skis and all sorts of things like that can fit in there. That's your giant 100-gallon water tank, and it has an easy drain, so you can drain the old water out at the end of your trip so it doesn't stagnate in the RV. Your windshield washer fluid is in the front compartment. And also a look at the suspension and tire tread of the original tires. We replaced them out of to avoid future problems. Not that they were needed right now. You can fuel this coach. There's fuel fill in both sides. A driver's side fuel fill, and there's another fuel fill on the opposite side. So when you pull up to the gas pump, it doesn't matter what side, because you can fill it from either left, right, or both. So there you see it. We're gonna go now up on the roof of the Fleetwood Excursion. So as we're taking a look from the sky view cam, we're looking at the roof, paint all the way over the front cap. You have a satellite dish right on the front of the coach, so you can pick up satellite TV if you subscribe to your satellite provider. A digital aimable TV antenna, 2 high performance roof air conditioners. The roof has been resealed. You've got a skylight, and you've got a weatherproof vent cover over the rear bathroom vent. It's very nice up on top. The roof is really clean, excellent condition. no damages found, and the awnings are in good shape as well. So my name is Mike Johnson. I'm wrapping up my video now. I'm going to point out a few imperfections that I want to make you aware of on the video. It is full body paint, but one side effect of having full body paint, the fiberglass underneath, as it ages, these little micro cracks, which I don't know if you can see, they do appear, these micro cracks in the fiberglass of full body paint motorhomes after a few years, especially in the darker colors. That's normal. I've seen it. It's undesirable, but it has it. It appears in the darker colors. It doesn't really appear in the lighter colors. That's a side effect of parking a dark colored motorhome in the sun. It's important to keep them waxed, and that will really protect the paint over a long period of time. So, wrapping up the video, see if it's still available. Go to my website. The website's right here on the license plate, mybestcar.com. And if you're going to write me a check, the company name is A Buyer's Choice. Now, my name is Mike Johnson. If you have a question about this or other motorhomes I have in stock, you can call me direct. My number is 951-681-2101. I really thank you for watching my video.